Hello everybody and welcome to Doorways. I just finished up with Crimson Manor, which only took 30 minutes, so here we are again, continuing the stream tonight with Doorways. Separate stream, that way it's easier just for exportation purposes. Anyway, I played Doorways, shockingly enough, I haven't fixed that within the last 30 minutes. I played a demo version of Doorways, which had me interested in this. Now, that happened, I want to say 2 to 3 years ago is when I played it. So, Doorways, to my knowledge, as someone who, again, has never played this game in its entirety, I've never seen gameplay, I've never played it before, I have no information going into this, outside of it being a horror game, categorized as that, by the way, and a puzzle game. So, coming right off of Crimson Manor, we are back in it with another puzzle game. Let's go. Bruh. I did look at the reviews for this game, and
some cases. These psychopaths must be found. The other agents couldn't get them. But I can do it.
okay, so we're hunting down psychopaths? Cool. I'm gonna see if there's a subtitle option. Options, audio. So I'm going to make it as bright as possible, because a common complaint I saw in the reviews of this game is that, ooh, that feels slow. Is it faster with mouse? That still feels a little, I mean, it's faster, yeah, but it just, that feels, oh, it feels icy. It feels slidey. I don't like that. I don't like that on either option. So this game has a common complaint of being overly dark. It is a walking sim, by the way, so it's not like I'm going to encounter any scenario of actually getting jumped or anything. So this is purely another game that needs a mouse fix. Yep. Anyway, what up, Sumo? Sorry about Crimson Manor and having to switch up like that. I should have looked at the achievements to see that I was nearly done with the game. Big sad. The journey will not begin until you are ready. What do you need? A box to keep valuable objects, a place to locate notes, letters, and other papers, a bag to put tools to use when necessary. Okay, I feel like that's a lot to carry on this, but okay. Well, if I had to take a wild guess, I would have to say. I also feel like my camera keeps getting dragged to locations of interest. So we're an investigator, and so the story of this game so far is we're an investigator. Right trigger for I don't think I've ever seen that in a game. That's actually very odd. Oh, hey, it's forming as we go. Hold right bumper over objects to push them. Hold left bumper to attract them. If you found an item, focus on it and press. Okay. We have a jump. What a piddly little jump. Okay, so we can't push. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have to highlight it. Neat. Relics, yay. As you saw, it had the Y button on it. Okay, high. Good to see that there was already a relic in there. I guess I could technically slide the other two. Interesting game mechanics. Very... This feels like someone's like one of their first games is what this feels like. So yeah, I originally played the demo for Doorways as back when I kept playing demo, or not demo, back when I kept playing indie games. So this is back to basics for me. Hey yo, where do I go? Where did I come from, and now where do I go? Okay, over here. Interesting. Why do you have dead ends in your game? Wait, no, that's going back the way that I went already, or came from, this way. It seems weird, because normally most walking sim games I play don't typically include dead-end pathways. They're typically very linear in their pathing. Kind of an odd choice to place, move forward, and jump at the same time. Okay. Yeah! Our piddly little jump. Let's go! Cool. I don't know what I'm doing in this place. Is it a dream? It feels too real for that. So do we even know who we are? The game started out with the voiceover and whatnot. Alright, we're about 10 minutes into this and we've already screwed up. Let's go! How do I get out of here? Hey yo, there's parkour in the school. Almost all the reviews I saw of this game, by the way, it has mixed reviews. But like, pretty much everything I saw about this game said that it was like short, but very good. The only complaint everybody had to give it negative reviews was the fact that it was way too dark for people to actually play the puzzles. Although I did see a lot of people saying that the puzzles weren't even that difficult. It was mainly the darkness that made them difficult, so let's hope we don't encounter that issue. Make your own way to get to the top. Cool. I like how this one just says, screw you. Items! Yay, what items do we have? Cool. Don't know what that is, but let's go. No fall damage also, I noticed. Okay, for a second there I thought we were locked out of the main area. Alright, let's go! Okay. Ooh. I'm sorry, what button am I supposed to press to interact with it? Left. Wait, what? Oh, what the? That's odd. I don't think I quite care for that. Okay. So let's see. Alright, how do I use it though? Okay, right bumper. Same way that you push items, by the way. Whoop. God, that... I've been interacting with crap with A, I apologize.
My name is Thomas Foster, and my duty is to bring these 4 psychopaths to justice. I just hope to resist their sadistic influences. Their corrupted minds could overpower my own. I will find them. I must.
I feel like I should probably boost the audio. Actually, give me a second while I do that. Hold on. Because for a game that has voiceovers, which I don't normally play, indie game wise, I lowered it because the music was so loud. And you can even hear it with the ambience. There we go. Actually, we'll... Right there sounds good. Okay. Sumo, if you wish to tell me to adjust it even more, by all means. Alright. Going into this pitch blackness. No more introduction. So I'm assuming that's why it's called Doorways, is we're going into the psychopath's minds. Now the question is, are we the detective that's currently speaking, or are we just reading the notes left behind by that guy? Cool. Thank you. The Forest of Stakes. Get it, guys? We're gonna be fighting vampires. Get it? Cool.
Jake Gibbs, London, England, 1962. Professor of history. Suspected for the kidnapping of 17 people, disappeared in the adjoining areas of a cabin owned by his family. The missing persons have in common certain indirect factors, religions or pagan practices, foreign nationality, that are not reason enough for the local police to start an investigation. Doorways link the profiles of the victims to the topics in which Professor Gibbs specializes.
Okay, so is Doorways the name of a group? Because the way that notes made it sound, it almost sounded like Doorways is an organization. Yeah, I can definitely see why this game's a little bit too dark, by the way. That's why I blasted the brightness, by the way. We go the path less traveled, clearly. We have a scepter. Ignore that's a torch. You always go the path less traveled, by the way. Always, just to pick up items.
I'd arrived at the crossroads. I knew I had to keep going and follow his steps if I wanted to find the professor. But I found something about the place absolutely terrifying. I felt trapped, oppressed by those dark veils, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to stand a single minute lost in the darkness. I need to find a light source as soon as possible.
Okay. Hiya. You see that? We go big brain up in here. Laura. Oh my goodness, there's actual horror. I really thought it was just gonna be get out of the darkness and illuminate your way out. Okay. So yeah, there's no dilly-dallying. Cool. I was actually a little shocked to get killed just now. Although now my question is, who is the chick? Wouldn't we be killed by the professor whose mind we are theoretically trespassing on? Good ambience, I'm not gonna lie. There's some good sound effects going on in the background. Oh, hello. Well then. That was a lovely thing to see for some reason. I do declare that we are going insane. Dude, there's something growling in the darkness. I like that. I actually like that a lot. Okay, so jumping gets rid of the light. Good to know. Whoa. You didn't know this was also a parkour game, did you? Pretty sure that's actually what the original version was for me to play. Like, the demo was mainly... I want to say it was Prelude. Was it Prelude? Or was it I think it was Prototype, actually, that I played. It was mainly a parkour game, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right. Very differently paced than this game. Although there's, I want to say there's... You have this game, you have... Hi? You know what? Give me a hug. Find another way. Okay, thank you, game. Note, the game doesn't like you giving hugs to very creepy women. Alright. Rude. Rude game, very rude. What do you mean, find another way? What do you want me to do, jump over here? Alright, screw you. Remember, when you find distressed and very terrifying women, you just leave them be. It's actually a very good life lesson. Okay. The game will, if you notice like the flickering of the light and the stuttering of the game, it's definitely them spawning in her as an entity. Oh. What up, Miles? Yeah, because the game, like, stops me from actually being able to do anything, too. Although she actually was spawned in before that happened, or fully. Getting comfy? Nice. Welcome to Doorways. Prelude. In which case, we are... I'm like 99% sure roaming through someone's addled mind. And all they have is crazy women on their minds. It did say it was a professor, right? Makes sense. At least whoever designed this went out of their way to make sure you had enough space between lighted areas to actually make it there before your torch ran out. Oh. Oh, that's very bright. Okay, hello. Like it. I like it a lot. Good lighting on it. Like, it's like the lighted areas aren't bad. Like the shadows that quickly form not too far away from the torches isn't bad. It's very dark. The issue is you don't really want to, unless your player has a continuous way of actually being able to traverse the darkness, you don't really want them to be settled in it permanently. Although this isn't terrible, specifically when you're running on brightness 10.
I can almost hear the wailing of the victims escape from the crevices on the walls. And if I paid enough attention, I could almost see those tortured souls, like faint, ghostly forms. They're trying to escape. They'd rather die than endure such misery. One of the victims scratched at every crack in the brick walls, looking for something.
Okay. Well then.
He discovered that this castle was plagued with devices and switches that were very old, but surprisingly advanced for their time. Some of these activated secret mechanisms known only by the lords and whoever built this place. But as time passed and generations came, those secrets were forgotten, as was their purpose, now seemingly illogical.
Dun dun dun.
The prisoner still had hope. He could feel that the exit to the woods nearby was very close, but he was incapable of opening the gates. He had to keep looking. Behind were only the scourges from his torturer, who would soon become his executioner.
Dun dun dun. Okay, so we're essentially going into the torture realm. That's lovely. Okay, it still doesn't really answer where I'm at, honestly. Oh, that's nice. It's an automatic door. It's an automatic medieval door. That's beautiful. Is there a reason why we have the capability of sprinting right now? I say capability, but have just the pure ability. That's a shame. And that's petrifying. Let's not hang around. So let's go for a little yeet. Oh, that's lovely. I didn't know if it was timed or not, which is why I waited for so long. That's probably why they like actually have me sprinting right now. Honestly, environmental design's not bad either. Completely just ran in. How? Pray tell? Not me about to become a speedrunner. Dude, there's no way of making that. You can't jump 2 tiles. And if you can, then it's by just the grace of everything. Unless, of course, there's a rock or something I can stand upon. Dude, the medieval people were so advanced. I mean, just look at this, guys. Ah, that makes sense. Just look at this. They have automatic doors, automatic traps. It's amazing. There we go. Is that the Quake jumping sound? Never played Quake, so potentially. Oh. So, I would really like to know where I'm located, because I don't know if this is the professor's mind, because I highly doubt the professor did all of this.
Hundreds of people were tortured in this timeless place. What is this castle doing here?
Yeah.
I swear that there were no buildings or ruins like this in these woods. Many of the victims were prisoners of war, but some are much more recent. Of those I can see, I can look through their eyes. All of them are males. Prisoners, yes. But there were no wars being fought when they were caught. They were kidnapped one by one, and brought here by the professor.
What?
Did he see himself as a righteous man? An emissary of God?
I'm confused how he had access to all of this. I mean, sure, a professor having access to, like, old crap. Sure, I guess. But no. I refuse to believe you're gonna tell me some, like, friggin' college professor somehow became Vlad the friggin' Impaler. And backtrack. That's such crap. Bro, really making me feel like Achilles out here. Because I know I didn't get tagged with anything besides maybe my heel. Little turds. Crap. Oh, no, I made it. Cool. By the way, I'm jumping repeatedly now to see if Sumo can actually verify it was the Quake sound effect. Thank you. Sometimes it would appear that their sensors are slightly off, so the medieval people. Okay. Three circle plus cage. Three circle plus cage. Three circle plus cage, and then we jump. Cool. It sounds very similar. Oh, it's not Link. Yeah, I haven't changed any settings. Otherwise, we're gonna what's the audio elements? Or what? Never. 3 plus circle cage. 3 plus circle. Huh. I do declare that I've screwed up here. Okay, hold on. 3 plus circle cage. 3 plus circle. Okay, I can do that again. Cage. Okay, so I see where the darkness aspect comes in. 3 plus circle cage. 3 plus circle cage. Cool. Oh. Well. Now see which Bernie I can get behind. That I can believe a professor would do. Is there supposed to be a piece of paper or anything around here? No? Okay. Oh, here it is.
At that moment, I remember wondering, is all of this just my imagination? Perhaps now I should add. Or is it a figment of the broken memory of this maniac?
Figment? Fragment. What? Did he say figment? I could have sworn he just said figment.
Could the background of the tortured and murdered victims of this chamber have something to do with it? They were accused of witchcraft. Maybe something esoteric tainted their souls. And now, hundreds of years later, I'm being poisoned by their curse. This line of thought made me remember one of the details of the investigation that brought me to this place. A girl had gone missing in the proximity of these woods. An unfortunate teenager that after some inquiries, I linked to Wiccan practices. Had she been kidnapped and tortured to pay for her heresies?
I mean, if we're going through the idea of we're within the minds of the 4 people we're investigating. Oh, sweet. 3, 3, circle, plus, plus, gauge. So 3, 3, circle, plus, plus, gauge. 3, 3, circle, who cares? So we're going with the idea that we are in, like, the minds of the people we're investigating. Then it could be, like, if we're in the maniac professor's mind, he could be imagining all of this based off of what he thought he was, like, recreating. So burning up witches being history, obviously. Vlad the Impaler, or impaling enemies upon pikes, also history. So confusing his own acts with mass slaughters of history that he studied. 3, circle, plus, cage, plus, circle. What's in here? Ew, that looks interesting. Why can't I get that? Actually, how do I get that? I imagine actually I'm going to be coming back here, never mind. So what was it? 3, circle, plus cage, plus circle. Yeah, so 3, circle, plus cage, plus who cares? Okay, no, we're apparently just gonna forget about that thing that we found. Open sashimi. What's this way? Cool. Really feel like the jump mechanic should have been more impressive in order to supplement these annoying locations. Creepy lady, please don't attack. Okay. Oh, hey. Thingamabob. Boy Scout is what I have just achieved. You darn Skippy, always prepared. When's the last time you heard someone say Skippy? I was really hoping this area would be unlocked. Okay, so yeah, we don't have access to that other relic. Okay, at least it wasn't, like, imperative to the story, to my knowledge. Alright. Let's continue forward. What is this?
I remember having felt great relief when I left behind those sinister dungeons, with their dark halls and their whispers. The presence of those accusing, tortured souls was killing me at every step. I didn't do this. Once in the clearing, the tranquility of having found an exit was interrupted by the sudden notion of my finding me once again in the dark woods. Those haunting shadows were starting to drive me insane. Still, something kept me moving forward. I knew I was closer than ever to the place I needed to find. I was determined to discover the truth. Whoever was responsible would pay for the suffering he'd caused.
At least the main character doesn't really know what's going on. Although, I still don't know who we are. Just realized I was about to run right into death. Because this is all being told in what I imagine is a past tense scenario. So I'm, again, rather confused, and now I'm rather dead? No? Okay, cool. Just gonna ignore the other direction that we could have ran off to. Oh. Because that's such a lovely thing to find. Alright, where's the dog? What the dog doing? Where's Scooby? Because, gang, we have a mystery to solve. Like, why am I doing this crap? I'll board it up. Need a key. Yeah, I need a key. Alright. Next area. Can I get a key? Can I has a key? Where is the key? Okay. Key. Well done. Anyone know where I can find this magical item known as a key? I would have imagined it would have been in here, but I guess not. Alright. Let me just backtrack into death, I suppose. Yeah, so... where the key at? Yeah, no, it's like the shadows are cool, but this game gets overly dark in areas once their light source loses complete. Or the light gets lost completely. Sorry, I was distracted and not finding the key that I currently need. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to look up a freaking guide just to find the bloody item that I need. I mean, I'm not going insane, right? There's like no key to be found. Man, I wish I had a flashlight. Hello, darling, and nothing. Just not finding a bloody freaking key that we apparently need. Yeah, so we're kinda stuck right now. That's lovely. Like, look how dark it gets, though. It's a bit, yeah, I can see why people are not a fan of that aspect of this game. Stalling in our tracks. Because someone decided to make a freaking lock without a bloody key. So yeah, I'm about to look up, oh, freaking hello, Idjit. Idjit is all I have to say. Like, why there? I'd have to imagine whiskey. And if not, I'll be disappointed. Oh, lovely. Now we're going into the dungeon of a decrepit house. Yay. Okay. Bruh, it is so dark. And that was very loud.
I feel I've been in this place hundreds of times before, but I'm sure this is my first time here. Until yesterday, the existence of this hideout was mere conjecture. The applied engineering on these torture machines is astounding. What type of mind is that brilliant, and at the same time, that twisted, that it can design systems so efficient in dealing pain and affliction?
Turns out we're hunting for John Kramer.
Having to go through the function of every piece of the machines is torture itself. I can feel the despair of the victims while the professor methodically assembles each part, making them watch, making them imagine the pain before provoking it. But I must do it. I have to follow every step in his memories as accurately as possible, because that's the only way to feel what he feels, to see what he sees, and then find him. Not only physically, but spiritually as well. This is the price I have to pay to get him and make him pay for his crimes.
Okay.
Having to
Let's see, what do you? Oh, that's lovely. Like cracking an egg. Or drilling into one, I suppose. Nice. Ooh. That one's already made. Ow. Straight up does feel like Saw though. Well, with the buzzing lights and the instruments of torture. Oh. Cool. What is this used for? Oh. Oh, I see. Maybe I don't see. That is a very annoying sound. Creepy, but very annoying. Let's see. Okay, so we'll need to find a strap. I like how technically looking up in the reviews and like being told that there's not really much of an enemy to worry about in this kind of ruins it slightly, but at the same time, after a certain amount of walking around, you quickly come to realize, oh hey, no one's really gonna be hunting me down. It's more of an atmosphere type game. Okay. Oh hey, here's the bathroom from Saw 1. Okay. So if we take a right, we should go to an area we haven't been to before, right? No, we just circle back around. Okay. Block of wood. It's right there. Over here we have Frank. Beautiful. Over this way we have the chair. This bloody thing. Very dark game. Interesting how the lighting in the room goes away once you actually figure it out. Can't put that there. Oh, I'd have to imagine it's this. I knew there was a room that I hadn't come into yet. The freaking items are so hard to spot. Cool. Let's see, is there anything else around here? I have to imagine that there's something in here. Making history. Lovely. Alright, so now all we need is a handle. Ah, speaking of. Edit. Hi. Now get out of my way. This is my playground now. Cool. Alright, do we see our items glowing? Nope. Cool. We'll actually come back this way just to go ahead and finish up on this little toy. Ow. Alright, so now we need egghead. And what else? Actually, yeah, what else do we need? Better question, where do we find it? Ah, yes, in this. Hmm. I mean, we've kind of already looked everywhere, haven't we? Found the block of wood right there. Nothing in this area. Oh, it just won't let me pick it up. Cool. I remember hovering over it and it's not allowing me to do that, so that's nice. Any glowing items? Nope. Cool. That means we only have the last one. Beautiful. It's all coming together now. Okay, so we're missing it for this, even though it says that we don't need that piece anymore, so I'm rather confused as to what is left. Hmm. So there's nothing left in this direction. It says that we didn't need the second handle, so I'm still rather confused. Either that or it was indicating that it was broken. In which case, that's probably more the case. The question now is, where doth one find a handle? Because I don't see... That's locked off now. So is this... Alright, so I've found everything I could have, I suppose. Yeah, locked, locked. How freaking what? Or am I supposed to use this? There's no way, right? Of course. Because why not? Why not? Chapter 1 cleared. All it took me was an hour.
I wish I could forget about all those horrible places. I'd rather have them as my own memories, and not this mix of feelings. My mental privacy has been compromised, and at the same time, I feel guilty as someone who regrets having stolen something precious from its rightful owner. Which was the fate of the professor? What kind of punishment would make him pay for the suffering and the deaths of his countless victims?
We'll probably do one more, if they are an hour apiece, by the way. The auditorium. Into the next one.
Felix Lundberg, Gothenburg, Sweden, 1954. Artist, sculptor. Connected to diverse missing persons by witnesses and relatives. Doorway's investigations detected that he was one of the last persons to interact with the victims. The case has been kept under wraps, given his social status. He is a renowned sculptor and a consultant for the Royal Swedish Academy of Fine Arts, the place where several missing people were last seen.
My boy really looking like the Russian dude from Die Hard. Was he Russian? I forget if he was Russian. Well then. Oh, hello. Yoink. Moin. I'll say this, by the way. Not really a puzzle game either. As I struggle to find where this actually goes. Ah. Perfect. See, now I think this would have been a good aesthetic for the castle, since it kept making notes about the tortured souls being like locked inside of it. Having a castle like a structure made of tormented souls. That's how we do things. Okay, so we need a few pieces that we don't have. Oh. Well, isn't that lovely? Thank goodness for no fall damage. Well, hello. Wait, you look familiar. Close enough.
The personality of the sculptor is very complex. It has many layers, each one concealing the next. To discover them, one has to earn the trust of their owner and know which intimate mechanisms to trigger. The entrance to his lair was closed, but that was to be expected. He wouldn't let anyone into the refuge of his most secret thoughts and memories. The answer was hidden somewhere else. I still had to research all the clues that I was sure were waiting for me ahead. I had a faint suspicion about their nature. Deep inside, I was hoping to be wrong.
You know, a cool concept for this game to take, and I don't know if it is doing it. I'm just being an idiot. But an interesting concept would be to have these doorways be pathways into the mind of a personality. So like, we're inside of one person's head, but they have split personalities, so all these doorways connect to each one. And turns out, most of the personalities are psychopaths. One of them is an investigator, and he's trying to figure out, man, what's wrong with these guys? Wouldn't really make a lot of sense when you have like all these separate images, but it could be what they see themselves as. Kind of like, oh, what's the movie? Spoilers for this movie, by the way, but Identity, I believe, was the movie. Similar in concept to that, but along the lines of, it's like, they're actually, this personality is trying to solve the mystery, and he doesn't realize they're a part of him. Man, we are strong. My goodness. Boy, what an exciting process. Oh, hello. Spark, 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 spark. Oh. Floor 666, please. I feel like there was still crap I needed to do up there. Hello. Creepy little statue. Go this way first, I suppose. Ooh, hello. We're a Han Solo. Like, ripped Han Solo? Okay. think the best aspect about this game, there are some good aspects. It's like the way that this game's stylized, though, as like a puzzle game that really kind of... Because this game could have potential, like, environmentally wise, lighting wise, and... Oh. Can I has that? Can I? Hello. Jerk. Like environmental, lighting, and audio-wise, this game's actually not terrible. I would say those are phenomenal aspects of the game. You not having a lighting source is a big issue, I think. Like a consistent lighting source. Like if you just had like a flashlight to help out, it really wouldn't get rid of the ambient lighting that we can like notice all around. Hey yo. I see what I'm supposed to do now. Yo, P54 bomb. Bye. Ah, okay. Is it okay for me to jump over there? Hold on. I gotta test something. Cool. Hey, collectible. Neat. I'm not gonna get all the collectibles because I already missed the one, but you know. Okay, hold on. We're running forward. Idiot. There we go. Wrong thing. Okay. I imagine this goes to the elevator. Hopefully we don't get attacked by Mr. Thinker over here. Let's see. Open sashimi. Cool. Worthless. We can probably just chuck that, honestly. But we're gonna keep it for some weird reason. Alright. And you. Goodbye. Okay. Not 100% certain on why we need to take that with us, but sure. Okay, yeah, so I had to reorientate myself here. Alright, so with that, we should be able to, theoretically speaking, you crap. Okay, you can't hop, like, immediately after you do it first time. Which I have noticed as I've been trying to just screw around and hop around, but I have not cared to point that out. My apologies. Game doesn't like speedrunners. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, yoinkage. Alright, so what is this? Nope.
The sculptures in this place represent real people, acquaintances of the sculptor, perhaps. What catches my attention is how his mind has warped their proportions and musculature in the interest of achieving the aesthetic ideal that he considers perfection. I understand that he wanted to imprint his style in his work, but that's not the case here. He feels like he could change the work of nature, improving it in every aspect.
I mean, honestly, they look Greekish. Ooh, that's a deep, dark pit. Let's not even attempt that, shall we? Actually, where, pray tell, did I come from? Oh, right here. Let's see. Yes, back here, I believe. Turn in this way. Take a left. Perfect. Interesting that it flips me like that. Why the 180? I keep wanting to click freaking A to put crap in. We don't need to look over. We already have a general idea of what we're going to be doing. Thank you very much. Yay. Now we can look over at our completed work. You doof. Screw that way, I guess. I'm assuming we could have rotated the middle of the structure after we got done piecing together the bits. Oh, okay, so we can leave it in there for now. Cool. Oh, please tell me I don't have to deal with freaking Aang the spear chucker over here. My boy Aang was like, yeah, you know that staff that I like to use? Nah. Javelin time.
The deeper I got into the chambers of the sculptor, the more his cruel reality unfolded. Again, I was able to recognize one of his alleged victims. I had seen the face in one of the pictures sent along with his profile by Doorways.
Okay,
He
so
was an art
Doorways
model,
is an organization,
disappeared from a nearby town.
which was fairly obvious
watched it
during that
closely.
second.
This time, the whole body of the sculpture expressed horror. It was as if the sculptor wanted to capture his victim's panic, rejoicing in his power by doing so. Anyway, I had to acknowledge the fact that the quality of his technique was astonishing. The fidelity achieved while sculpting each muscle, vein, and wrinkle was perfect. How did he manage that level of realism? Was the victim his model or his mold?
Yeah, it seems like he's starting to, like... Maybe the investigator's another murderer and he's just infatuated with each of these guys. But yeah, this would be a very different Avatar show if, Aang got rid of the staff with the javelin. Bro would be a monster with airbending and the javelin. Are you kidding me? Oh, hello everybody. Okay, so yeah, here's where the insaneness comes from. Reminds me of Evil Within 2 with the photographer guy, honestly. I like how we walk slowly through there, as we are admiring it ourselves. No? That's sad. Alright, well at least this is why we've been having these. But yeah, during the sculptor's, like, his case file, it became fairly obvious that the Doorways was an organization. Like the way that it's worded made it, clarified it after the first note.
When I entered the machine room, I remembered having felt the sensation of being closer to the truth. From here, I could finally manage to unlock the entrance to the sculptor's subconsciousness. I have been recollecting fragments of his memories during this journey. It's curious how our minds picture certain concepts in the form of tangible objects. It's something that, in spite of facing it regularly during my investigations, I still can't get used to. Every memory of the sculptor that I had in my power was part of the machine. Even while I couldn't read them directly, I may be able to use them to feed that poetical representation of his motives and instincts.
I feel like when an investigator starts to show this much infatuation with his suspects, something is definitively going to go wrong. Just pointing that out there. Hello, you tortured souls. Now the question is, did he make the statues, or is it a Medusa type thing, in which case they're encased in stone? Does Medusa encase her victims in stone, or does she just simply turn them into stone? Because I imagine there is a technical difference, in which case one would be significantly worse than the other. Actually, no, I think both are actually significantly bad. Never mind. Which would you rather be? Locked in a stone prison? Made of your own skin? Like around your skin? Or have all of your insides turned to stone as well? That would probably hurt like crazy. I'd have to guess. This looks like it should open. But it won't. It's a shame. Alright, bye-bye. What a bank. Dude could turn into Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy with a spear. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, they actually make noises. Cool. Like, just imagine that episode of Avatar. Aang with a friggin' javelin using it like the arrow that Yondu has. Just with air bending. The power! Wow. Oh, they've moved. Hello, gang. Bye, gang. If you'd please not attack me as I'm walking past all of you, I'd be greatly appreciative. Oh. This door closed as well. That's grand. Oh, this way. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Don't chase after me. Thank you. Oh, hello. Oh. Mini Yang. Hi. Don't stab me in the back. Again, though, decent. Not bad. Not bad. Stay away from the spears. Okay. Decent audio, honestly, with the, like, with the moaning and groaning that they have going on. I didn't think he'd take it out of his own chest. Okay. So we're here, curve in, curve around. I mean, we only have right here to go. In which case, curve in this way. But then we're just gonna hit. Can we jump over you? Okay, cool. So, alright, so we can definitively get past all of this. The issue is when we get here, we can't really go right too much. Well, we can't go left. We can get here. But then we have this idiot and this idiot to deal with. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's nice. So it appears... Screw off. You literally just made it to where it was a pain in the butt to get around because you have to just skirt by an edge's point. Nope. Oh. Hey. Oh, appreciate it, my guy. Ayo, parkour. Nope. Should be able to go right here, right? No, 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 no. Bad. Okay, cool. Hey, even more fun, yay. So how does this relate to the sculptor, I wonder? Oh, hey. What you got for me, bud? Creating art. Okay. Okay, so you can't stand beside them for too long. Appreciate it, my guy. I feel like he has something I might want. So we're gonna see if we can't curve around here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. No. You have bamboozled me. No. My boy in the corner be like, I can't deal with it. I can't. Okay, so all it was you just couldn't stand by next to them for too long.
I was finally beginning to understand. Some of the statues were the representation of power, perfection, and strength,
And
applied
annoyance.
to the other type of sculptures that probably represented his victims. It was him crushing his ego against his models, forcing them to mold his works, die instantly, and become part of his art forever. I had discovered that those sculptures weren't simple exhibitions, and that I was in danger. I was indirectly represented by the victims, something that I immediately hated for the position it put me in. But I had to identify with them, to survive, and to get him.
Okay. Right. Open sesame. Chicken. I'm hungry. Oh, hello. This way seems more favorable. At least they automate a run. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think this game is that dark. I can see why people would say that, specifically if they didn't have everything as bright as I have it. Because I'm pretty sure it's been, like, my screen's a lot brighter than even what OBS shows you guys. So, like, it hasn't been too dark for me, but I can definitely see why people would say that. I think it's just, like, the items are really annoying to, like, locate, period. So, like, adding in the factor of, like, how dark it is, like, even that tile area beforehand, like, I saw people were having a lot of trouble with in the reviews, and it's like, it's probably because like, my screen is just brighter than normal. That allowed me to get through most of this game without much hiccups. It's just the items have been so small and a pain to find because they're hidden in nooks and crannies. Mainly looking at you, you little stupid key thing. I say key thing, it was just a key, not a key thing.
I had reached the sculptor's chambers.
I'm a
I couldn't
moron.
believe that he saw himself that way. But this place was governed by his rules, so I had to accept and try to survive at all costs. I had to make him pay for his crimes and avenge each of his victims. But I was closer to becoming one of them. His presence was imposing and intimidating, but the power of his own ego was so great that it would end up crumbling the pillars of his conscience. I exhaled a sigh of relief, knowing that I wasn't there when it happened.
Okay. Like, no time to actually maneuver around. Cool. Cool, so you gotta be ready to speed on the way. Got too close. Oof. Okay, so he does take out the giant pillars, it would appear. It's just the small things that are annoying in this game so far. Bye. Neato. Oh. I guess we go this way. Whoa. Oh, hey, we actually didn't die. Cool. Oh yeah, it's a lot darker on OBS, I just realized. Oh my. Ayo, chapter 2 cleared, sweet. Didn't really have a thing like that for the
Bit
professor,
by
did we?
bit, the horror is consumed, as if moving into a vortex, along with those sculptures. Reality is compressed at the sight of those vanity devices cracking and shattering. My hands, covered in clay, make a way out of that place. In just an instant, the only thing left is the void. An incomprehensible feeling of peace. Feeling of justice.
Okay. Well, that will be all for this session. Even though that didn't last an hour, that lasted more like 45. No, wait, it was only 30 minutes actually. Or a little over 30 minutes. Anyway, we'll call it there. I don't know if my progress gets saved. I'd imagine it would, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. Always have to check that, otherwise you get screwed over.
Bit by bit, the horror is consumed,
Anyway.
as if moving into a vortex.
Hush, narrator. Alright. So, thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for sticking out. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And, yeah. Next part, we'll have this game finished. So, it'll be shorter. I want to say tomorrow we'll go ahead and finish up this game. And we might start up on the next Doorways game if I like how this one ends, because I already have it. But until then, again, thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to Doorways Prelude Part 2, where we should be getting done with this game, I believe, within the hour to hour and a half at the rate that we are going. So we will probably pick up.
At first with the professor, and it just happened again with the sculptor. When searching the dungeons that form his mind, that discordant sensation appeared inside of me. It was something unknown, revolting, but for some reason, familiar to me. These horrors, when discovered by the Darkness Veil, resound in me like echoes from the past, as if all this had already happened before.
So we're in purgatory. Hey, this looks familiar. Cool. Didn't we already have? No, I keep thinking we had it beforehand, but we didn't. But yeah, we'll pick up Doorways Underworld after this, because I have a strong inclination that we will be getting done with this by the end of the hour.
Each one of the abnormalities I've encountered so far have served as examples of the rotten nature of existence. Like a hound chasing its prey, that rottenness calls me out, begging to be cleared. Like a mistake waiting to be mended.
Okay. You ever get a text message from somebody and forget to reply after an hour? Chapter 1 and 2 finished. What? Alright. Well, the reviews had said that the first game would be 3 to 4 hours. It would appear that they were wrong, and it only took me an hour and a half. So, brother, oh, why? This happened with Crimson Manor just like yesterday, and now it's happened with this. So we're gonna continue on 2 minutes, right, dude? Okay, well, that's neat. What do I even do, like, for the when this goes to YouTube? Like, what do I do? Do I just cut out, like, the first, like we're not even 5 minutes in. We're barely like, we just hit the 30 mark. Like, do I just be like, "Hey," like, cut this, slap it onto the last part, and then be like, "Thanks for watching. See you guys in Underworld." It's like, is that it? Dude, I I hate this. This is twice now, man. At least Crimson Manor took 30 minutes. At least I cut off at a 30-minute mark. It has been so long since I have played games that don't last 3 hours. It's weird, alright? Oh my god. Alright, yeah, I guess on the YouTube side, if anyone ever watches this when it's freaking archived, thanks for stopping by, thanks for sticking around, see you in the next one. Sumo will be right back with freaking Underworld. Alright, yeah, thanks for playing. I